Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It is nice to have you guys with me today and I hope you're all doing well. If this is your first time watching my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, share, like, leave a comment and press the bell icon to receive more videos like this. My name is Sadia and I'm from beautiful British Columbia, Canada. In my channel, every Friday of the week, I will share my own delicious recipes with you guys. So, with the will and name of our God, let's start today's recipe. In today's video, I am going to share with you guys one of my very nutritious recipe, and this one is a sweet potato and a regular potato bread. This bread that I am going to make it from sweet potato and from potato, it is so delicious, so nutritious, one so filling that you can have it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and also you can make this one and send it with your kids to school for their lunch. Some of our children these days, they don't like to have vegetables, and this is the easy way to add vegetables to the kids' food. So let's see how we are going to make it. For this recipe, to make a sweet potato bread, or some people they call it naan, some people they call it paratha, whatever you guys thinking, but I'm gonna call it sweet potato bread. And for this I use 2 sweet potatoes. I peeled them all, washed it, then cut it or chopped it, and then I boiled it with the salt water. It's always nice to boil your potatoes. It doesn't matter what kind of potato. Peel them first, then boil them, and that makes your job very easy. After the potatoes are cooked, I mush the potatoes and I add with the potato 2 teaspoons of yeast. I'm sorry that I wrote 2 tablespoons, but it was 2 teaspoons of yeast, and I add 1 teaspoon of sugar. I also add 1 cup of milk here, and I'm gonna let them set for a while. While this is setting a little bit, so I'm gonna start prepping my dry ingredients. I did not warm the milk because the sweet potato was still a little bit warm, so that's why I added without warming it. If your sweet potato is cold, so make sure you're gonna add the warm water and sweet potato. In my dry ingredients, I add 6 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And these are all helping to make your bread very soft and fluffy. And the kids gonna love it so much. And the other thing, I add only 2 teaspoons of oil. Some people, if they want to make it more puffy bread, they don't want to add any oil, but I just add a little bit in it. And as soon my dough is ready, I spray my bowl with the oil and I put them in a bowl. I let it rest until it was double the size. Usually it takes less than 1 hour. But sometimes just give it 1 hour, and in 1 hour your dough will be completely ready. So once when the dough is ready, you can divide the dough in a different little sections. You can make them like a ball. You can choose what size you want to have it. So when I weighed mine, it was around 6 ounces of each dough, but you don't have to weigh it. You can use any amount that you want. I made my frying pan on a medium high, not too hot, not too cold, and I did not use any oil or anything. So then you can cook both sides of the bread. The color will show a little bit dark. You feel like it's really dark, but because the sweet potato is orange and has sugar, so that's why when it's going to be cooked, so it shows a little bit darker. It's not burnt, it's just a dark color. I'm going to show you guys one more how to put them there and how to flip it, and of course most of you guys know that, but for one more time we're going to try it. And as you saw, the bread was very nice and very fluffy, and believe me, the taste is so good, you cannot believe it, and I guarantee you and your children will love this bread. Once when the bread both sides is cooked, so what you can do, you can wrap a little bit butter on top of it, and look to the end. They are so nice and they are very fluffy, very soft. You can keep it in the freezer if you want to make a big amount of it, or you can just make it all in one day for one day, and you can enjoy it with the chutney and yogurt for breakfast, lunch and dinner. So let's now make the regular potato. As we did with the sweet potato, we do exactly the same thing with the regular potatoes. And sweet potato has a little bit of nice and sweety taste, and this one has a different taste, but it's so delicious, especially with the yogurt and with the chutney. It's really good. I left the list what I add to this ingredients. Same thing as a sweet potato. I add all my ingredients, then I mix them together, make a dough, and after that I start baking them. Here I just want to mention something. If you guys don't want to use potato and you want your kids to have different kind of vegetables, you can use, instead of potatoes, carrots. Carrots is also very good, and it's good for our children, good for us. You don't want to use the carrots, you know what? You can use broccoli or cauliflower, especially cauliflower. It's going to give you a very nice dough and bread. Like I said, you can try any of the different nutritious proteins, vegetables to your bread if the kids doesn't want to eat them separately. Sometime when I have time or when I'm in a good mood, I make it with the beans. So I soak my beans, I cooked or boiled the beans, and I exactly the way I did with the potatoes, I do with the beans and with the flour. So once when this regular potato dough is ready, we do exactly the same thing the way we did it with the sweet potato. So we bake it both sides. When it's cooked, we're gonna wrap butter on top of it, keep them all together. We can have them for breakfast, we can have them for lunch, or you can have it for a supper. Always, this potato is good with a chutney, it's good with a yogurt, sweet yogurt, salty yogurt, and it's when you have this one for breakfast or for lunch or dinner, you don't need anything else beside it because it's a complete food. I really want you guys to try this one. You're not gonna be disappointed, and you're gonna love it. It's very easy naan or easy bread for your family. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I hope you guys like this very simple recipe. Till my next video, I let you guys go. Thank you so much, and have a very good day and have a very good night.